As the people of Trinidad and Tobago grapple with the public health crisis that is COVID-19, it is clear that the Rowley government is using this catastrophe to pull off a daylight robbery of our national patrimony, the Heritage and Stabilization Fund. The Heritage and Stabilization Fund has its origins with the UNC government, which established the Interim Revenue and Stabilization Fund in 2000. The UNC believed that the monies from our energy resources needed to be saved for future generations. Under the HSF Act, the government can withdraw funds if the annual energy revenue falls below at least 10% of energy revenue, but the amount that can be withdrawn is limited to 60% of the shortfall and must not exceed 25% of the value of the fund. From 2010 to 2015, the People's Partnership Government put nearly $2 billion into the HSF without withdrawing a penny, even though oil prices started dropping in 2015. In 2015, when the PPG left office, the HSF was worth $5.6 billion.
Specific reference to the Heritage Fund, it is not, as some believe, a trophy to be kept on a shelf.
As soon as the Rowley regime got into office, they began to plunder the HSF. On May 13, 2016, $375 million was taken from the fund by the PNM. On March 16, 2017, the PNM took another $251 million from the fund. There is no accounting or transparency on how these monies were spent, but you can be sure most of it went to friends, families, and financiers. Now, under the cover of COVID-19, the PNM is planning to raid over $1 billion. This amounts to almost 20% of the HSF, 7 years worth of savings. This is being done in clear breach of the law, as the money will be used to finance the entire budget and not just the energy revenue shortfall. This raid on the HSF is being done while there is no parliament to debate and with no questions being asked. And for the third time under the Rowley regime, there is no accountability on where the HSF money is going. The IMF, the IDB, and World Bank are all making billions of dollars available to nations affected by COVID-19. The PNM has ignored this because to access these funds, they will need to show how it is being spent. While thousands of our citizens now worry about their jobs and their families, the family, friends, and financiers of the PNM have already started benefiting.